How's it going, everyone? It's Carl from The Grid Games. This week's pickups video. We got a lot of good stuff in this week. Nothing extremely rare or old. A lot of newer generation stuff, or at least last 5 or 10 years. But still, some really good items came in, and it was a pretty good week. So start off. Got in a couple handheld systems. Picked up a Pokemon 3DS, red one, in really nice shape. This thing looks like it came right out of the box. It's still got that new feel to it. Really happy to pick this up. Probably going to swap it for my red one, because why not? And then just yesterday I picked up a PS Vita, which I had never messed around with until I got it yesterday. And what an interesting system. The whole interplay between the Vita and the PS4, which I knew nothing about, being able to actually play PS4 games on the go through the internet on your system, that's a lot of fun. Actually had people playing Destiny in the store last night, and I took over. I just kind of pushed some buttons, and the next thing you know, I'm playing their Destiny game, and they were freaking out. But it was a lot of fun. With a couple of PS Vita games, got Borderlands 2. God, these are tiny. And Final Fantasy X. Moving on to some PlayStation 1 games. Picked up Crash Bandicoot 2. What is it? Cortex's Strikes Back. Resident Evil 2. Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 8. And Final Fantasy 9. Some random pickups. I picked up a couple music soundtracks. Picked up Shin Megami Tensei Persona soundtrack and the music soundtrack for Chrono Cross. Not sure what we're doing with these yet. I looked them up. They're not very valuable. I think they're kind of unique. I think people might be interested in them, but I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. For the PS4, picked up a copy of Call of Duty Ghosts. For the DS, got in Spore Creatures, Populous, Dynasty Warriors Fighters Battle, and 2 loose games. Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo Tales, and is this a Shin Megami? Looks like it is. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor. Where do we go from here? Well, stick with the handheld stuff. Got in a bunch of PSP stuff. Been getting a lot of PSP in. Had a lot last week. More this week. And it's really good to get this many RPGs in the store. Picked up Frantics. This is Armored Core Formula Front. Jeanne d'Arc. And Field Commander. Those are the loose games. Also picked up Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, Dissidia Final Fantasy, Soul Calibur Broken Destiny, Crimson Gem Saga, Dissidia 12 Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions, and lastly, Dungeons and Dragons Tactics. Moving on, finally picked up some N64 games. I haven't seen many N64 games around here in a while. It's just, I don't know, either people don't have them, or they just don't want to trade them in. But I get plenty of stuff for the NES and the Super. I think think a lot of the people around here just skipped the 64. Maybe they went to the PlayStation, but I really don't get a lot in. But it was nice to pick up some. So we picked up Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Mario Party, GoldenEye 007, G-Lover, or Glover, Zelda Majora's Mask, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Lego Racer, Revolt, and F-Zero X. Like I said, it's really good to get in 64 games. It's probably the oldest stuff I got this week. Let's see, jump into PlayStation 2, which will have a lot of mediocre titles in here. Got Inuyasha, The Secret of the Cursed Mask, Final Fantasy X2, Final Fantasy 12, Hitman 2, The Sims, The Sims Bustin' Out, Godfather, True Crime Streets of LA, and lastly Def Jam Vendetta. Nothing super, but it's always good to get in more stuff. Picked up one game for the Xbox, original Xbox. I got Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. And then a bunch of 360 titles. I got in Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, which has the Microsoft, what do they call it? The Microsoft Company Store Purchase label on it. These are incredibly hard to get off. I'm just going to have to swap the case. They're a metallic sticker, and they just, no matter how much I use the hairdryer on it, it just would not come off. Picked up Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts with Viva Pinata. So it's actually 2 discs, 2 separate games in one case. Got Call of Duty Ghosts, the original Dead Rising, Final Fantasy 13, Halo 4, The Bourne Conspiracy, Karaoke Revolution presents American Idol Encore. I'll be sitting on this for a long time. Grand Theft Auto 4. And the last game for this week, Grand Theft Auto 5. That is it for the week. Like I said, I got a lot of good titles. Nothing necessarily rare or super unique, but still very happy with the amount of stuff I got. Really happy to get in the Vita and the 3DS. Probably be keeping the Vita myself. It was just too much fun not to. And I've really been getting interested in playing some of the PSP games that I've been picking up. I've been playing more on the handheld in the last couple weeks. Really been playing a lot of Bravely Default, which has been a lot of fun. Like I said last time, it's my first time playing a turn-based RPG, and it's a lot of fun. I really like it. I didn't think I would. I thought it would be boring. It's pretty challenging. I die a lot, but it's been great. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, thumbs up the video, all that stuff. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.